Welcome back to Global Yearbook, where we rewind history and hit fast forward on curiosity. Today, we're landing in Mexico, 1965, a year powered by optimism, industry, and big city ambition. Factories hum along the border, television beams into living rooms, and Mexico is sprinting through its famous Mexican Miracle era. Let's count down the top 10 news stories of Mexico in 1965. Each one a snapshot of a country building its modern future. In 1965, Mexico launched the Border Industrialization Program, better known today as the foundation of the maquiladora system. Factories sprang up along the U.S.-Mexico border, creating jobs and boosting exports. It was a bold economic experiment, one that would reshape global manufacturing and redefine cross-border trade for decades. Under President Gustavo Díaz Ordaz, Mexico doubled down on highways, bridges, and public works. In 1965, construction crews were everywhere, stretching roads across mountains and deserts. The goal was simple: connect cities, speed up trade, and keep Mexico's booming economy moving faster than ever. Mexico City kept growing, and growing fast. By 1965, the massive Tlatelolco housing complex was transforming the skyline. Modern apartment towers promised efficient city living, complete with schools and public spaces. It was a futuristic vision of urban Mexico, dense, modern, and unmistakably ambitious. On the football field, Mexico proved its regional dominance. The national team captured the 1965 CONCACAF Championship, thrilling fans across the country. Stadium crowds roared, radios crackled with commentary, and Mexico strengthened its reputation as a rising power in international football. Mexican cinema took a bold artistic turn when director Luis Buñuel released Simón del Desierto in 1965. The film blended surrealism with religious satire, proving Mexico's film industry wasn't just entertaining. It was experimenting, challenging ideas, and speaking to audiences far beyond its borders. By 1965, television was turning into Mexico's favorite evening ritual. Networks like Telesistema Mexicano expanded programming, bringing news, drama, and variety shows into homes nationwide. Families gathered around glowing screens, sharing laughter, stories, and the early beginnings of Mexico's powerful TV culture. The Bracero program had ended just a year earlier, and by 1965, Mexico was adjusting to the change. Thousands of former agricultural workers returned home, reshaping rural communities. The shift sparked new migration patterns, local entrepreneurship, and fresh conversations about work, opportunity, and independence. In literature, Mexican thinkers continued shaping global culture. Writers like Octavio Paz were publishing essays and poetry that explored identity, philosophy, and modern life. By 1965, Mexican intellectual voices were reaching audiences far beyond Latin America, making culture one of the country's proudest exports. Speed met spectacle at the 1965 Mexican Grand Prix in Mexico City. Roaring engines, international drivers, and packed grandstands turned the event into a glamorous global showcase. It wasn't just about racing. It was proof Mexico could host world-class sporting events with style. Mexico's universities kept investing in science and research. In 1965, institutions like the National Autonomous University of Mexico expanded laboratories and academic programs. The message was clear. Education wasn't just a classroom activity. It was Mexico's long-term strategy for innovation and national growth. Mexico in 1965 was buzzing with possibility. Factories opened. Cities climbed skyward. Football thrilled fans. Television connected families. And education laid the groundwork for the future. It was a year that didn't just shape Mexico. It helped shape the global economy, culture, and identity we recognize today. Next time on Global Yearbook, we spin the globe again. Another country, another year, another countdown of history's defining moments. Until then, stay curious.